Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. We have officially hit midweek and we are so excited. It's a lovely, bright, sunny Wednesday as well, so we hope it is where you are too. And the wait is over, and the secret, I feel like the worst kept secret in the craft industry, is officially out. It is the launch of our wonderful Premier Craft Tool 3-tier storage trolley. We have it here in all of its glory and we cannot wait to show you. We are just pending on the iPad, so get your comments in. Have you got one? Are you treating yourself to one? Are you doing a bit of organising? Let us know. My name's Rebecca Monks and I have the absolute pleasure of hosting today's show. We have Jess in the producer's station. Good morning. And ready to craft up an absolute storm for us. You have complete free reign today. It is lovely. Kat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Yeah, I said, what's Kat demoing with today to Jess? And she said, oh, whatever, it's just complete free reign. I was like, okay, cool, this is going to be so fun.
It sounds like it's a good idea, but then my mind, when I'm not given any boundaries, it finds it really hard to contain it down to just a few things. So yeah. It's a little bit crazy.
Especially when you consider what an inventory of stock and collections, even just in this year.
Yeah, I had a few guidelines, so that helped a little bit, but
yeah.
We'll have some fun.
Let's see where we get to. Absolutely cannot wait, Kat. That sounds so much fun. Okay, let's have a little look at this week's Win It Weekly. Hey, the prize this week is our fabulous layering butterfly stamp. How pretty are these? 2 A5 stamp sets layering up to create the most amazing realistic butterflies. They make beautiful cards as well. They're so clever as well. You just layer up your colours on each stamp. You start from like the largest to the finer detail. So obviously you start with, say, this really large kind of block colour one, and then you go further and further down until look at what you're left with at the end. Absolutely stunning. And you're not getting just one, you're going to get 2. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, me and Jen, who is on the design team with Stacey, we were talking about how much we loved layering stamps, and she said, oh, I could just design them all day. They are fabulous. We've got 5 lucky winners, and in honour of our trolley launch today, we've got a trolley themed question all week long. We would like you to like, share and comment. And the answer to the following question, please. What was the name of the team that won the 2015, can you believe this is an actual event, Kat? The Red Bull Trolley Grand Prix.
It sounds fun.
I know.
Yeah.
Is it A, the Green Falcon Seekers? Is it B, the Red Stag Hunters? Or C, the Blue Leopard Rangers? I mean, I have no idea. We need the iPad, Jess. I need to see what everyone's put in. We are getting it. The Wi-Fi's just been a bit pesky in here. Probably because of all the excitement about our trolley, but I have no idea. I didn't even know this was a thing. I'm very excited. The Red Bull Trolley Grand Prix, that just sounds fabulous. Let us know what you think the answer is. Okay, are we going to have a little look at our fabulous Premier Craft Tools 3-tier storage trolley? Let's have a look. So, we're just gonna fly over to this side. This is normally where our pack shot lives. So if you're familiar and you watch our shows every day, normally we'd have shelves on here and tiers and all of our gorgeous paper kits laid out. But this is a big bad beast, isn't it, really? In a good way.
Yes.
So we've taken the pack shot down, we've completely dismantled it, and we've got, I don't even know which camera I should be looking at, Jess. This one. Woo! Yeah, yep, got it, I got it. Okay, cool. I mean, just amazing, absolutely amazing. It is stylised to absolute perfection. It's just going to go so, I mean, look how well it looks dressed with all of our complimentary Premier craft tools. This is so good. And we've got it on an incredible launch price of $29.99. It's sturdy as well. Like, it's so, so good. I'm just knocking over the stamping press there. But I mean, look how much space there is. We've got all the packs of pens and your stamping press, and there is absolute ample room in here for other things. We've got this big box of paper pads in here. Again, you can sort of stack these up so that you can be, you know, just reaching for my Duo Design pad. There it is, absolutely perfect. And I love that you can stack them like that rather than have them in piles, because you can see, you can sort of flick through them, can't you?
You really can, yeah, fabulous.
So, so good. We've also got room for our other sort of Premier craft tools that just fit right in. So, for example, if you love our Premier craft tools like Craft Tidy, let's just move these out the way. You can just literally pop your things in there and lift that straight out.
Yeah. And did you see what Anne-Marie did with it?
Yeah.
How she hangs it over the side. Absolutely genius. Gives you more room, but it's all still
Isn't
part
that
of the same
amazing?
unit.
She sort of put it like I say, I'm struggling for space. But there we go. You can hang it like that, can't you? This is absolutely incredible piece of kit. It's got really good suspension on those casters as well. I love that. And then obviously when you're done, you can just sort of sneak that back in. Let's put our craft mat back in, and then all of our Duo Design paper pads. Absolutely amazing. It just means that everything's to hand.
It does.
Which is incredible. And then on this tier, we have got all sorts. We've got some glimmer mist down the side. Don't forget to utilise every inch of space in this trolley. We've got our Premier Craft Tools little glimmer mist in here. A few little knick-knacky bits for those little extra things. And again, talking about tools on tools, we've got our fabulous glitter storage caddy in here, which is, again, you can just lift that straight out and then pop that back in.
And the fact that it's big enough that you can actually open your box
it and have it open.
So you've not got to find another space for it to go.
No.
It's fabulous.
It is really fabulous, isn't it? It also comes with your hooks. I mean, as you can see, we've got this dressed here with our guillotine. Anything with these little hooks, your trimmer has a little hook like that as well.
Yeah.
So you can just be hanging those on there. You can be hanging like ribbon, bits of, you know, rolls of tape that you want to hang off the sides there, your gemstone rolls. Absolutely anything. You get 4 as well, which is absolutely incredible. And like I say, you get this fabulous little hunky-dory sticker to personalise it with, so that everything in your craft room will just match to perfection. I just absolutely love that. And again, we've got it filled with glorious, glorious goodies. We've got pens, we've got inks, we've got paper craft, we've got storage in here. Everything, you can basically put your entire craft room into this.
You can, yeah. A little mobile crafty unit that you can move around the house. It's perfect.
Absolutely. If you craft on one level, say like you switch between the living room and the dining room, obviously it's on casters, it'll just wheel in between. Absolutely perfectly. And again, being organised just makes your crafting journey so much better, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. It makes it so much easier.
So much easier, less stressful. You can just enjoy the actual crafting process as well. We've got a tiny little VT to show you, so let's have a look at that. So this is Dan. We've sped this up a little bit for him. As you can see, he's absolutely building this like a pro. It is really easy to build though, isn't it? I mean, we watched him build this in the office as well, and it does look really, really simple, especially if, you know, you've got a bit of practice with some IKEA stuff. Yeah. You'll be able to build this in no time.
I asked Jess if she'd let me do it as one of the demonstrations today.
Oh, did she not say yes? Jess, come on. We love building stuff.
In 15 minutes, then she's more than welcome to.
Yeah, probably could have done. Don't forget as well, let's come back on this one so that we can show you. You do get the full assembly instructions here. So this has got all your bits and pieces in here and how many you're going to get of each. Like you're going to get you two lots of casters, you're going to get all your fasteners, all your basket shelves. Yeah, don't forget they're like really, really good, like they're weaved as well, so you can see everything really easily. And then you've got the full written and photographic instructions. Obviously we've got Dan's VT, and we have got that as a full video on our YouTube channel and hub, so do make note of that. You can just head over to it and it'll be absolutely there for you. Is there anything that we haven't mentioned about this amazing storage trolley? I think I've got everything. Can be disassembled and stored easily. Wheels for easily manoeuvrability. Sturdy, compact, lightweight, simple to construct. Tools and full instructions. And your 4 hunky-dory clips and your hunky-dory sticker. Yeah. Perfect. Oh yeah, last thing, and then we'll get to a demo. We do have these matching, if you notice these on the trolley, oh, they're so cute. Our little storage cups as well, little storage bins. Do you know what? Speaking of storage bin, I would actually have an empty one for my tape pens, your foam pad backing.
Yes, absolutely.
And then you can just chuck that into the proper bin at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely.
So handy. So these are $3.99 each. You've got your diamond and your club prices on here. But as you can see, they can fit. I mean, we've got pens in here, we've got scissors, we've got a craft knife, we've got a glue, and some gemstone. And there's absolutely ample room for more in here. You could absolutely stuff this so full. And again, they're nice and sturdy, and they have got that nice flexible clip as well. So as you can see, if we just move to the trolley, if you want to put that on the front or on the side, that'll just clip and it'll stay in place as well. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. A must have for getting your craft room all organised. Kat, what are you going to demo for us?
Right, well, I am bringing back out the box. You might remember a couple of weeks ago I couldn't come in and demo because I got stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
So I had a little cute demo that I wanted to do. And I love that these things are all things that you could fit and store in your craft trolley. So I thought we'll go with that. So I'm going back to our Pitch Perfect pad with the adorable animals.
Oh, I love this.
Because that is like an 8x8. It's like your duo designs and stuff. You could store all them in perfectly. Card blanks, nesting dies, googly eyes, all that kind of stuff you're going to be storing in there. So
Definitely.
I thought we'd just have a play around with this. So I'm taking a 6x6 card blank. And we are taking my largest circle nesting die. You probably could fit this on a 5x5 if you wanted to waste less card. It was just the first thing I grabbed for.
Yeah, no
And we're
worries.
just going to make a shaped card blank.
Love that.
So let's run this through our die cut machine. Place that on upside down. Little shim on top so it cuts nice and clean. I'm drowning in trimmers here.
I know, I just thought that. I know, we've got all the tools in here, Kat, because I think this trolley has been dressed and paraded with all of our fabulous goodies. So we've got everything in here today.
I just love that everything is so, what's the word? Organised, but I love that all the bits you've been collecting all over the years. So from your craft tidy, now your heat gun and your tools, everything just matches so perfectly.
It matches, doesn't it? Absolutely. And you think about, I mean, we've got the finger daubers in there with the logo and all the purple ends on there. And it just, I know it's silly, but it makes a difference.
It looks professional,
doesn't it? It does look professional. It looks, you open the door, you see your craft trolley and all your matching like accompanying tools, and you just want to craft, don't you?
Absolutely. And like if you do craft fairs and things like that, but you do things on the go while you're there, having that at the side is really going to look like you put together. You know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah, you've done this before.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I'm just going to take a piece of the adorable scoreable that came with this collection. And
again, it's such a great little accompaniment to take like on the go for your craft clubs. And obviously, I know it's not it's not just like a tote bag or something. But you know, if you're at a craft fair all day and you want to take little spare stock and storage boxes, perhaps envelopes.
That's it. Once you've got it out the car, you're just wheeling it along. It's like a trolley, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It's absolutely fine. Perfect. So normally what I do when I cut a circle card blank is we'd cut this as a full circle, and then that covers up that score line that we've got at the top here. But for this one, I want to keep it that shape because I want it to give the impression of like a little fishbowl.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. I love that. It really does as well.
So, I'll put my construction glue in here. We're just going to bob some of this.
Oh,
on
I'm
the
not
front.
surprised you brought this into demo for us because Adorable Animals was one of my favourite kits.
It's so cute, isn't it?
So cute.
So universal. So many things you can use it for. You can use it throughout the whole year. It's going to be great for so many different people in your life.
Oh, absolutely. Isn't it just? Yeah.
So then
You
we're
think
just
about
gonna
all those occasions that you can use this kit for.
trim off that little bit of excess, and there we go. We have got our little fishbowl shape.
Fishbowl card, how
Isn't it
cute.
So I'm going to go over to these pages and we're going to pick out some images. So let's go to our fish.
And we're not
I've
forgetting
got
that there's
here.
some really cute cows in here as well.
There are some cute little cows.
They're so adorable, but yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this collection is just, but even this fish, he looks so fun.
He is. And what I love about our Picture Perfect pads is they give you so much room for creativity.
Definitely.
So like with this image here and this page here, they're all popped into these really cute little frames that match the theme with the borders on. But you can also get in there with your scissors, with your craft knife,
Yeah.
do some fussy cutting and use them as the full elements.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to go round.
And like you say, you get loads of different size toppers and images to play with. It's such a great little thing, our Picture Perfect pads. We do love them. They're an 8x8 size as well.
So you're going to finish cutting him out. And like I said, this is quite a simple little card, but I just think it's so cute. So we're going to do that. Then, I've got a piece here, if I remember correctly. So this bit at the background is the closest thing I could find. I just want a little bit of something in the bottom of my fish tank just to look like sand or the pebbles and stuff. So I know this is floral, but it's not the end of the world. So I'm just going to
really
cut.
matter.
So this would be perfect for like little any scraps or offcuts that you've got of this. And this is another. I'm going to cut that a little bit thicker, to be fair. Let's try again. Because I can always hang it off the edge and trim it.
Yeah,
so
of course.
this is where your tape runners are an absolute godsend.
Oh, we love those as well. Yeah.
I just love getting creative and having a little play around. So if we just pop that on the bottom there, and then we can trim away any excess. Just to fit the bottom of that shape. And these papers are so beautifully coated but so easy to cut and trim
Oh, yeah.
as well. And I think it just gives you
That
that
looks
bit
great.
more of that feel there. So let's pop a couple of little foam pads. No, before I do him, what I've done is I've gone in and we've got like these leaves and elements and stuff on here. So I've cut them out in advance. And we're going to use these to make like the little plants and stuff on the bottom. So I don't think that's originally what they were designed for.
Yeah, but they work.
But we're going to make them work.
They absolutely do work.
And it's just about being creative when it comes to things like this. Just looking at things just in a slightly different way.
Oh, absolutely.
And we can use them as embellishments down the bottom
They
here.
look so good like that. My friend Aidan has a massive fish tank.
Oh.
I know. It is absolutely huge. It genuinely goes like along the length of one of his walls, and his fish are so. He's got a lot, and his fish are so greedy. They'll even try and eat fake plants. Like, honestly, I'm not even joking.
And there's the little signpost there, so we put that in as like a little
Little decor.
a little decor. So we're just building it up just to make it a little bit more realistic. So let's add a couple of foam pads to the bottom of this now. And when you think about how much of this kit we've actually used, it's tiny.
Oh, absolutely.
As well. And we're
yeah,
going to get
absolutely.
such a fun card out of it.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, and like you say, absolute minimum.
Oh, let's bring him in. So then we'll just have him swimming above here. And then on that sheet that I cut into before, we've got the tiny little frames and we've got the little fish on there as well. So I've gone and cut him out as well.
So cute.
Give myself a little foam pad for him. And this is what I love about things like that, is just playing round, just having a little. So I'm gonna like have him coming behind, so it looks like he's in the background there. So let's just pop him under. And then last but not least, we've got some sentiments in here, and we'll go with, well, you've just said it, haven't you? So we've got to go with So Cute.
Oh, yeah, well, it is. I think we do. We do have to go with So Cute. Oh, and that's a really nice little size for that card.
It is. So just trim that down, and you've got different options you could use with these. You get an outer line and an inner line, so you can cut them around. You've got two really good guides to the size if you want them slightly differently. I'm just cutting it to that inner black line there. It's a little bit of tape. See if we can get that on our little sign. That little fish is not making me happy there. I'm just going to move him somewhere else. Let's see. Just swimming in the background. That's better.
Amazing.
And then I'm just going to finish, because we launched these on the same day, and this was my original plan, just to give him a little bit more personality. Let's pick out a couple of these googly eyes.
So cute.
And this, of course, is completely personal preference, but if this is a card you're making for the kids and stuff, they're going to absolutely love this.
Oh, I know. When I went to Hobby Maker and did these, I did a card with, like, you know, like little yellow minion faces.
Yeah.
And I put them all on, and then when I was done at the end, I gave them, like, you know, like you made a shaker card. I gave them a little rattle and a little shake. Oh, look at them.
There we go.
He's got the funniest expression as well. He's like,
expression.
So
but
cute.
Just a cute little rocker.
Oh, that looks ace. What a fabulous card.
I think
so
any
much
kids
fun.
would love something like that, wouldn't they?
I think any recipient would love that card. The young and young at heart, let's be honest. Okay, what a fabulous card. Thank you so much,
You're
Kat.
welcome.
Such a treat. And at least you've got to demo it as well.
Yeah, I hate them going to waste.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, we've got some more Premier Craft tools heading your way, just in case you are in the mood to have a nice spring clean and get your craft room sorted, and you're treating yourself to this trolley, of course. We've got some other really fabulous goodies, and they're even on offer as well. We're starting with the big bad boy first as well, of course. The mega storage caddy. This is, soon to be overtaken by the trolley, but I think this is everybody's favourite Premier Craft tool here at Hunky Dory, because it does keep you so organised. You can pop it in the car. It is just fantastic. And it is full of dinky individual storage boxes. Contains 16 of your 6x4 storage boxes. You just open it up. The handle is the actual sort of lock mechanism. And then, oh my gosh, doesn't this just make you happy? Seeing all this storage, so wonderful. And what you can do is you can just have this resting on your desk, and then you can just pop these in and out. Maybe you have your inks in here, your gemstones. Maybe you want this particular one, second from the bottom on the left. No problem. Absolutely no problem at all. They just slide in there, absolutely no problem, and they just go back in super, super easily as well. And again, maybe you want this one. Just slide that out. And these are great as well. I love these. I have so many of these. It's ridiculous, but they are so good. These are just clear storage boxes, so you can see what you're doing. You can see if you put gemstones or ribbons or pens in here, you can see what colour they are. They're completely transparent. If you put your card scraps in here, your inner frames from your toppers, anything you like. Nice and quite deep actually as well. And then they just literally as well, if you do put little die cuts and scraps and things in here, you know that they're nice and secure, because that clip lock is so good. Let me just push that into place. There we go. So satisfying as well. That click. Oh, everything. So that is the bargain price of $29.99.
Stunning.
Absolute stunning price. Then next up we have our storage case. Is that this one here?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought it was. Let me just check. I thought I was going in the right order. I love this one as well because this is like the mega storage caddy, but small, but like the mini version. It's still fabulous. You get 6 of our super storage boxes in here, as well as the outer shell as well. Again, a really nice good clip handle in here. And again, this contains 6. So again, same principle. You can just have that resting on your craft desk, absolutely completely hands-free, no worries. And again, like I say, if I want these particular ones, we've got diamond sparkles in here. You can just grab those out super, super easily. They will just be absolutely wonderful. And again, look at how many jars of glitter we've got in here. Absolutely phenomenal. And again, you can, when it's time to finish, just put that all away, clip that back on, and then again, that's ready to move around. You can pop that in the big trolley. I think you'd get 2 of these in one like sort of storage basket.
Yeah.
And then you'd still have room at the front.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing. Love those. And again, the price on that is $14.99. Save a fiver. Definitely be stocking up on your storage whilst we've got these incredible offers. They're on all the way till Sunday as well. Then we have our favourite, our crafty toolbox. 3-tier. We've got this one in the trolley as well, as you can see how well it fits in here. And again, it's got this wonderful sort of clip lock handle to secure it, and then when you're ready, you can open that out. And again, it's like a full crafty toolbox. This section here is really, really deep. You know, you can be fitting your little books in here, small paper pads, etc. Again, gemstones, your storage boxes are going to fit really well in here. If you're wanting to mix and match, you know, they're deep enough for like those type of, in fact, again, you could be getting 2 of those in there. Yeah, absolutely, easily, no problem. That closes absolutely fine. So good. All of our storage works together so, so well. And then you get these little cute sections here. So you can be, I like to pop little buttons and ribbons and really small things. Little ink pads are really handy as well. And then this top one has these really nice large kind of rectangular sections, so they're great for little pens, craft knives, scissors, you know, all of those really, really handy tools. It opens out and then it just all folds back away, clips in, and then there you go. So we've got the clear version, and then we have the glitzy version on here. It's just the clear one that's on offer, isn't it? Absolutely. But if you want to treat yourself to this wonderful glittery one, you can do. Absolutely perfect. And then we've got, oh my gosh, we've got loads of other things as well. Wow. Oh, this is, I keep saying this is one of my favourites. They're all my favourites. This is the one that I always bring into the demonstration station though, because it's got that really nice sort of handbag handle type thing with the really, really deep pockets. You know, I have my foam pads, my tapes, again, all my sort of small, thin, tall tools in there, like my scissors, my glues, everything like that. Again, it just keeps really, really organised. But I love that I can reach in. It's all open. It's perfect. And it's, again, it's $5.99. It is such a bargain. Amazing. I've probably got 2 or 3 of these at home as well. And then again, we've got some more Premier Craft tools. Whilst we were here, of course, let's bring those in. Right, and then we've got these. Oh my gosh. And we've got, oh, love this. Okay, paper trimmer, which again, you can see proudly in our storage trolley. But here it is, $17.99. Look at that price. I use it on every single project without fail. You know, you can do your apertures, you can do your steppers, you can cut and stop wherever you like. Absolutely amazing. It's got your metric and your imperial. This arm comes out and you can cut up to 12 inches of cardstock. Absolutely phenomenal. Again, really wonderful bit of kit. Only thing that will need replacing on this is your blades. If you look after that nice and carefully, it will look after you. Next up, we have our guillotine. I love our guillotine tool. So handy as well for your straight mats and layers. Save your blade, save that working too hard. This is self-sharpening as well. Really nice, good cutting bed. Super lightweight. Again, we've seen it just clipped on the storage trolley here. Absolutely wonderful because it's got that fabulous little hook to just store away really easily. And again, oh, so satisfying. We also have the large version as well. And I know everybody loves this. This is the big bad boss guillotine. Woo. And again, it's really nice and safe and secure. That handle is locked into place. I have to physically move that out and unlock that from there. So again, this is a fabulous piece of kit. Self-sharpening blade, so you never have to replace that. Again, you've got your metric and your inches, your grid measurements, nice clear arm so you can see where you're cutting. Super, super safe and secure. $39.99, what an incredible piece of kit that is. Absolutely amazing. And then finally, we have our rainbow scissor set. Now this isn't everybody's favourite. £11.99 for 3 different scissor sets here. You get your small, your medium and your large. So perfect for fussy cutting, just doing little bits of trimming. And again, who doesn't need scissors? Even non-crafters need scissors.
Definitely, yeah.
And they are phenomenal. Gorgeous rainbow, all branded to perfection. They're going to look amazing in your craft trolley. And again, just keeps everything looking perfect and professional. Love that. Kat, you're going to do another demo for us, aren't you?
We are.
Awesome.
Yeah. And this is where I've gone a bit mad.
Okay.
Are you ready for some messy crafting?
Yeah.
Some like messy crafting. We might not, this room might not recover from it afterwards.
Oh, that's funny.
But the way my mind is today. So I've got some of our beautiful new traditional watercolour cardstock, which I just absolutely love. We're going to cut this down to 5 inches by 7 inches. And make sure we keep our spare for later. And we are really going to be having to play around with our tools. So I've not played with this on here yet, but I am going to be having a little play with our brayer. Now I've played with this a couple of times on telly.
Yeah.
And there's a few different things I love doing with it. So I'm going to try and get as many as I can of them into this today. What I do like using when I'm using my brayer is, this is one of our A4 foam sheets, the double-sided ones, but it just gives me a little bit of a cushion underneath, just a little bit of a softer surface when you're rolling it out. And I really like that. I'm going to take my water spray. I'm just going to give my card just a little bit of a, oh, that's come out quite aggressive, a little bit of a spray down. It's not quite as fine as I was hoping it was going to be, but it will just add to the finished effect. Just take a little bit of that off there. I've got a little bit of white roll here. You can just dab that down. And this is the beauty of it. And just dab that down. And then let's start playing. So I've picked out, I've gone for like these really rich kind of jewel tones for this one. I'm going to use my Air Force Blue, my Orchid and my Teal. And we're just going to start layering up a background. Now, let's go with the orchid first. I found, again, everyone will have the personal preference. A lot of people just go over with the brayer when they've got a larger size ink pad, but with ours being smaller, I find it...
Or just kind of like brush that on.
Yeah, sat in here quite proper. There we go. Not quite sure what I've done here. It usually spins quite a bit faster than that. I'm not quite sure.
It's camera shy, that's what it is.
It must be. But this way I can really build up a nice coverage. And when we're creating these backgrounds, we're not going for perfection. We're looking for that mixed media kind of finished look. So
absolutely.
you can go around, make sure we've got a good coverage. And instead of brayering all over, I'm just going to go in a few little places because I'm going to add a few different textures to this. So I'm going to go in. We'll do another little bit at the bottom here. I do apologise in advance. I might be a while with this card because we're just having a play and creating something fun.
Yeah, no,
but this is what having your trolley is going to allow you to do because you've got all these tools on hand. So you can just pick out, put back what you need. So that's that colour. Let's go with our Air Force Blue next. Just want to see if I can get this. I wonder if I've put it in the wrong way around. No, it just must be a slightly stiffer one because I have pinched a few for today because I'm doing a few different things with it.
Yeah, I love this.
But actually I quite like this because I'm getting more of a even coverage.
Yeah, yeah.
Just because it's taking its time. You can dab it on. If there's any bits that you feel are a bit weaker than others, just go ahead. So we're just going to fill in some of these gaps now. Don't be afraid to overlap.
Oh, cool.
It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, so much fun.
Down the edge there. So it's like this abstract is the word I was looking for
Yeah,
before.
so cool.
And we're going to do that.
Oh, I mean, I love this already. It's such a fun background.
And that's it. This is the beauty of things like this. You can do as much or as little as you want.
Yeah,
you
definitely.
Really have a good play. So now we're going to go in with the teal. Like I said, if you're not wanting the full thing covered, you can just concentrate on one area.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
So let's take that round there. So let's go. Choices. Let's do this bit down here.
Beautiful colour.
And you're going to get different payoffs every time you go because you're taking more and more ink off.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So we've now got this, and we'll do it a little bit in this bottom corner.
Oh, that looks so fun. Just like an effortless kind of patchwork effect.
Isn't it? It's so fun. So the next thing we're going to do, this is where I'm going to start getting a little bit crazy and creative. Let's pop this off here and we can give it a really good clean. So these come out, I'm just using baby wipes because it's more convenient while we're stood here today. You can take this to your sink, give it a good wash.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dry it off absolutely perfectly. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to bring in these bad boys that were all the rage with our kids a few years ago. I'm sure if you have kids or grandkids, you've got some of these rolling around, or you could just use
like
loom bands. You could just use elastic bands. And we're just going to pop a few of these on, and then when we cover these with the ink, we're just creating another texture to add on a card. So you could cross them over each other, you could spread them out. It's completely up to you.
Oh, this is going to be so cool.
So I want to try and roll them just a little bit closer together. This is what happens, Jess, when you give me free rein.
Absolutely. Getting the loom bands out, getting the brayers out. Why not? We can just have so much fun.
So I think we'll go for our Air Force Blue. And this time we're just going to concentrate. We will get some on the roller as well, but we're just going to concentrate on getting ink onto those kind of lifted surfaces there. And we'll create another texture that we can add to the top of this. And like I said, we're not looking for perfection here. It's about creating fun textured background. So I'm going to start rolling from the top.
Ooh!
How much fun is this?
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
And I'm going to do another one across the bottom. Let's go this way this time. I absolutely love this tool. There is so much you can do with it. It's so fun.
Oh,
great one for
absolutely.
getting out with the kids and having lots of fun with.
Yeah, 100%. And I think if you aren't a confident mixed media person, just this one little tool will just change all that for you.
It really, really will. So I'm going to pop that to the side now. And I'm just going to take that other piece that we cut off before. And this time I'm going to switch my brayer over. Of course you can do with this with the same one. It's just making it a bit easier for me. This time I've just popped it out and wrapped it in a little bit of bubble wrap. Just to get another texture. So this time we will go with our teal. And we're going to keep this to like the bottom edge. Just run it into the middle a bit.
Oh, this is so fun. You can keep all that packaging from like your jiffy bags and your parcels.
Absolutely. And then we'll go with our orchid. So we're just creating like a little ombre kind of effect between the two colours. Don't be afraid to mix and match them a bit.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
And then with this, we're just going to roll from top to bottom. The fun of it popping as you go down. So much fun. And don't, like I said, I can't emphasise enough about not overthinking these things. We just want nice, fun sections.
Definitely. I think it looks better when you don't try.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I'm going to have this across. I don't want it the full width of the card, so let's do about 4 1/4. And then to really amplify this up, we've got that section there. We're going to put in, again, a bit of the plain that we've got left here, just in the background. I might actually keep that edge on it just for a bit of texture. Let's cut this down again. And I'm going to cut this to 6. And let's bring in our crimper. All the tools today, just to add. Like I said, I just really wanted to have fun with lots of our products here. So I'm just going to crimp that just to bring in another fun texture in the background. So let's start layering this up, and that just pop a wipe just brings it all back to life again.
Oh, definitely.
I'm going to pop this just in that section there. Then I'm going to take our stunning overlay stamps, and let's just go with a classic happy birthday.
Nice.
Because we are celebrating birthdays today, it is my mum's birthday
Is
today.
it?
Yes, so
Oh,
I've got to give her a shout out,
amazing.
otherwise I will never ever be forgotten.
Oh, definitely not.
Forgiven.
Oh, amazing.
Stamping block.
I have seen one. Oh, we must have one.
It's probably me. I'm making that much mess. I'm covering everything up.
Oh yeah, there's one here.
Right down the bottom. Thank you very much. So let's go for, we'll go for the Air Force Blue because that's not on this piece of card here. But I'm not going to go too heavy because I do want to put that other sentiment over. And we'll do this over on this side.
Oh, fabulous.
And I love doing this because I think it's something so different to what we usually
It really is.
usually do.
Yeah, we don't do stuff like this enough, and it is so fun. Claire says, this looks so much fun, adding a brayer into my shopping trolley now. Donna McMillan says, lol, was going to say the same. Viv says, I am mesmerised, this is super cool. Lots of happy birthdays to Kat's mummy, Hazel. Amazing.
And let's just add a few foam pads. You can pop it on a card blank. And I love that we've basically made a card from nothing. There's no card kit, there's no thing, you're just a piece of watercolour card. Some things you've got lying around your house.
Absolutely. These are the type of things, though, that you whip up, like, one day when you just want to, like you say, have a play. You don't want to get all your kits through and leaf through and find matching mirror. You know, you can just grab a couple of things and just have fun.
Yeah. And you don't have to do, when you're playing with things like this, you don't have to make them into cards there and then. Just have a day having fun, get your card out, all your inks out, and make yourself loads of cool backgrounds.
Yeah.
Then you can store them in one of like your little wallets and stuff, and they're there for when you're ready to go. You're like, oh, I need somebody that wants these colours or those colours. Or you could just have bits that you add into other cards. It's so
borders,
much.
little tags.
Yeah, fun. Oh, do you know what? Should I be?
Oh, you're gonna. Oh,
Should
yeah.
we add it
Sneak
in?
that back in.
Sneak it back in.
Yeah.
It's really cute up there.
So cute.
Just saw it. It was about to go in the bin, but I thought, no.
Let's rescue it.
Let's rescue it. Pop that in there, up to the edge.
Oh, I love this. And you've shown us so many different techniques for two tools and 3 ink pads.
Yeah.
Amazing. Something from nothing. Absolutely fabulous. Everyone absolutely mesmerised by that card. Michelle says fab card, Kat. Beautiful, fun card. Colleen can't speak. She's watching the demo. Is totally engrossed. That is fine. Absolutely no problem. The iPad is behaving. Right, we shouldn't really say that too loudly. but the iPad is behaving, so I could get all the lovely comments. Karen says, fun cards. Fiona says, I love the idea of making background cards for another day. Great idea and less stressful than making the whole card in one go.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. And some days you feel like having a messy day more than others.
Definitely.
And it's better to do it when you're in the mood and you're not forcing it.
Absolutely. And sometimes I think if you dedicate yourself to a mess day, like making backgrounds, you don't actually end up making as much mess.
No, you don't.
Because you've just got those products out and you're using them again and again. Whereas when you're just pulling them out to use on one thing, and then if you're anything like me, then your mind chases to something else and you leave them there, and then the next thing's there, and before you know it, it's a big mess.
100%. Too many tabs open.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely. That's my brain all the time.
Always. Yeah, amazing. Oh, Hazel has popped on saying, thank you for all the birthday wishes. You're welcome. Have a fabulous day. Win It Weekly reminder, these 2 beautiful stamps layering up our gorgeous butterflies, 5 lucky winners, and we would like you to like, share and comment the answer to what was the name of the team that won the 2015 Red Bull Trolley Grand Prix. I'm very excited to hear the answer for that. Amazing. Because it is all about our craft trolley today. Absolutely fabulous. We've got a couple more Premier Craft tools to show you, one of which being, I love these. I'm a total convert. Your permanent tape runner bundle here, it is such a bargain as well. You know, if you're a Diamond member, £7.90. So you're going to get 1 permanent tape runner here. This is our purple one, so that's just your strips of tape. You just saw Kat use that there. And then that contains 2 refills. So it's already got 1 in there, and then you're going to get 2 more refills, which is so great. Ideal for all of your sort of projects and your card making, etc., your mats and layers. And then we have the dotty version as well, which has got your permanent tape runner, which is your pink one for your dots one. And this is so great with intricate projects because you can just see this is what it's going to come out like. So you can just sort of run that over and those dots will just capture your die cuts, maybe your sentiments, anything like really tiny bits of fussy cutting this is great for. Yeah. They are just absolutely wonderful. They work as partners in crime, both of them together. And then again, you're going to get your refills with that one as well. So they are amazing. And then let's move back to our trolley. This is the superstar of our show. Our 3-tier trolley cart here, absolutely fabulous. So as you can see, it is on casters here, and it is a wonderful piece of kit. You get this fabulous hunky-dory sticker to place wherever you like. The choice is absolutely yours, whether you've got a favourite side or a favourite tier, you can pop that on there with ease. Absolutely amazing. And like I say, look how much we've jam-packed into this. We've got our guillotine on the side here with those included clips. We've got our full crafty toolbox in here. Absolutely amazing. We've got packs of pens, just utilising that little sneaky side place as well. Space, sorry. We've got our glimmer mists in here, again utilising that really tight little space that we've got left down the side. We've got paper pads in here, you know, full 8x8 stacks of paper pads that you can just line up in there and come to whenever. We've got our finger daubers, we've got our craft mat, we've got some storage boxes, we've got our full, like I say, this is a bit awkward for me to get out. Like normally, obviously, when you're on your desk, it's fine. Even this, I mean, look how much we've jam-packed this and then it's still gone in the trolley. Packs of gemstones. We've got oodles of glue sticks in here. Amazing. We've got our heat tool in here, ready to go for when we're doing a bit of embossing. And then again, that can just slide back in the side of there. And then let's put our, you know, because I don't want to be responsible for messing up our beautiful trolley. Our craft mat, again, that can just slide back in there and then pop it. It's so easy to tidy up, isn't it? That's the worst part of crafting.
Yes.
Tidying up.
It's the bit that I absolutely hate, as you've probably guessed by now.
Or who likes it?
Just
No
drown
one.
in crafty mess. I'm quite happy to go that way.
Yeah.
But this takes that problem out the way.
Doesn't it? Because you can just load it back up. And then in the bottom here, we've got our stamping press. We've got all of our pens. Again, look how little room that's taking up. I can fill all of this space. And then again, we've got a little caddy full of more paper pads. So if I just grab that out of there as well, you know, if you've got our storage boxes or our caddy, this is from our caddy, I think. And again, that is full of like your sentiment pads, your perfect verses, poetry book. We've got our Just My Type. We've got some mirror mats. We've got a little tag pad in there. Absolutely amazing what you can cram in to this. And because it's so sturdy and so strong, it really can hold that impressive amount of weight. Let me just pop those pens and that stamping press back in there. Just slide it in absolutely perfectly. It says each shelf will hold up to 3 kilos. That is quite weighty, isn't it?
Definitely.
Again, cracking suspension, lovely bit of kit, and you will get these wonderful little hooks included. So they'll hold, again, your if you're buying these separately, you can just pop these straight on, but you get hooks as well, so you can hang your trimmer, your ribbons, your scissors.
Yeah.
Absolutely, they'll hang on absolutely beautifully. If we just take our, this is our small guillotine, isn't it, Jess? But again, you could be getting all 3 of your scissors on there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure your trimmer
hooking.
fits on as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, your trimmer, let's hook that on. Let's just have a play. I love this. Yeah, that'll hook there absolutely perfectly. Oh, I'm in love with this. So satisfying. $29.99 for this incredible bit of kit. I've got your scissors as well, Kat. There we go. And then, again, finally, our wonderful storage cups here. Again, that you can just fill to the brim. And like I say, have one spare as a little bin so that you can keep really, really nice and tidy and neat. And just amazing. $3.99, such a bargain. And again, you can be popping all sorts in here. You can be popping little dies in here, gemstones, whatever you want to. So flexible what you want to do with it. Carol Rooney says, brilliant trolley. Amazing. Thank you so much for all the love. Gorgeous. And they are here today. They're ready to go out. So they can be dispatched today for you. You know, if you get next day on delivery on this, you could be building this this time tomorrow.
Yay!
Isn't that exciting?
Yay.
Kat, you ready for your last demo?
Yes. Just about.
Just about.
Just about. So we are going to have a play with, because we all know you've absolutely loved the stained glass collection.
Yeah.
But a little birdie told me that nobody's demoed the stamp yet. So we thought we'd have a play with that.
Nice.
So, and I can't, it's stained glass, so I've got to have a play around with it on acetate.
Oh, yeah.
So,
oh, yeah.
We'll see how we get on. We are live, and sometimes things like this can take a little bit of time to get the right result, but we'll do what we can do. And please forgive me if it goes terribly wrong.
Oh, we will.
So I'm
definitely.
taking some acetate here, and I'm just really securing this down, because your stamp's sticky, your stays on's quite a sticky
yes,
ink,
it
because
is.
that's the nature of it, so it stays on. And we've got a tactile surface. I'm just making sure this is really, really stuck down. In case I need to go back in and ink up again, then I know nothing is going to move. So I'm going to take my stays on. As you can see, I've already been playing around with this.
Love this. Just a couple of quick questions, Kat. Sorry to interrupt.
Yes.
It's only on the trolley. Heather Porter says, do you get the clips included? Do you get the 4 white like hook clips included? So you absolutely do get those included, as well as the sticker. Your storage cups are separate, but yes, you do get 4 hooks. And also the size is 43.8 centimetres by 35.8 centimetres by 72.8 centimetres. If you want that in inches, that's 17.24 by 14.909 and 28.66. That'll be on the website as well, won't it, Jess? All on the website, including Dan's little video as well of him putting it together. So hopefully that helps. And so many questions this morning. The ink Kat is using his stays on. Oh, we're getting the brayer out again.
So yeah, again, because we've got quite a large format stamp and we really want a good coverage with this, like I said, you might have to go in 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, of course.
I might have been cheeky and gone and done one in advance. But this is another great use we've found for the brayer.
Yeah.
When you need that really good all over,
Like
little bit of
firm.
extra pressure,
Yeah.
it's really good for going over the top of your stamping press. Same if you're doing any reverse stamping and you want to like, or you stamp, you know, sometimes like the snipper bowls where you could stamp straight onto the die
the die cut
cuts.
image.
Yeah, and we said like put your paper on top and then some
Yeah.
pressure over the top. Your brayer is going to be absolutely perfect for that. So we'll see where we've got up to with this first layer. Like I said, it has moved at me, so it's not, and it has moved, which is a little bit unfortunate, but we'll try again. Let's see if it's going to go thingy. Like I did say, it will take a couple of attempts because we're bringing a few things together that don't necessarily want to work, but it does. You just have to go in a couple of times. Let's try that. Let's give it one more go. Like I said, I have moved it, so it might be a bit messy. But I have got another one to show you that I've done, so it does work.
But I mean, even what we can see now, you get that effect. Like, you know,
Yeah.
if you persevere with it, maybe spend a good 10, 15, 20 minutes on it, you know, you're
Yeah.
going to get those results are going to pay off.
And it's worth it in the end.
I love this. Who's put this? Ordering my trolley to... Oh, it's Myra. Oh, I should have known with the puns. She's put, ordering my trolley tonight, and if it doesn't arrive Friday, I'll be in tears. I love that. Yeah, hopefully it will be if you put your order on today.
So one more, and we'll see where we're up to.
Oh, do you know?
We're not far off, are
Oh
we?
my goodness.
How close did I get that back as well? I'm rather impressed with myself.
I think you
so.
should.
I think you can say one more stamp of that and you'd be absolutely good to go. So the trick is then, it stays on and it does dry quite quickly. Either give it a very quick blast with your heat gun. Don't go too close to the acetate
No,
though.
'cause it's not
Keep
heat
it away.
resistant,
Definitely,
yeah.
if you're using our heat gun, go with number 1 and keep it quite far away. It's just to get that
Ink
extra
dry, yeah.
shot on there. Or just set it aside and leave it for 10 or so minutes just to make sure it's dry. I'm just going to put this back on here while that's out the way. And then when it's done, I am going to skip ahead a bit. I've not got quite as much colouring as I'd like to do on this.
Ooh,
But
this
what
is
I like to
pretty.
do is colour on the reverse side of the stamp, so we're
Yeah.
not playing back into that ink, but we've still got a guide. Again, I like to put it down on some white so I can see that my colour's coming through. And I'm actually using our brush markers here. Again, they are going to stay wet for quite a while, but it gives you a chance to manipulate the colour and you can add things in. So I have still got quite a lot of colouring to do on this one, so we'll get done what we can get done without Jess shouting at me.
I don't think Jess is going to... I've
So,
never heard Jess shout at anyone.
We're just going to carry on. And again, once you're happy with the result, you can then just give it a quick blast with your thing. I am going to encase this like into a box. So
Ooh.
the back of it, if it stays a little bit wet, we're not going to be messing around and touching. If you want it to dry out, maybe your alcohol markers are a better option. I just don't think you get quite the same colour payoff though.
I know what you mean.
So you can see I'm just building up those colours. And again, because it's that stained glass effect, we can have that really kind of bubbly kind of texture in there. It works really, really well. So I'm just adding back into these. And so finish the flowers off. I'm going to try and find a colour for the centres here. Now the trick is, again, like I always say, have a little bit at the top here that you can play with, because you're going to find that you're going to want the darkest tone of the kind of colour that you can find to get that payoff.
Yeah, absolutely. Go a shade darker than maybe what you assume.
Definitely, yeah, because it will come across differently on thingy. So
Yeah, on your acetate. Yeah, that's nice.
This, like I said, my gut instinct would be to go for a yellow, but I'm going to go for a quite orangey tone because once it's in,
yeah, it's more subtle, isn't it?
It is much more subtle. And let's use this now to go into some of these other parts and see what we can do. Now, my colouring on this is not going to be as precise as it'd normally be. My thought out of my colour process, probably not the same. I'm going to use, when I find a colour that works, I'm going to use it in as many places as possible.
Well, that's it, isn't it? 100%.
So let's go around the edges. I'll fill in these gaps here. So come on, give me some ideas of what other colours you want to see in here, just to help me.
Oh, I don't. It does look so pretty already. Maybe a darker blue would look cute. I love that periwinkle.
Yeah, this is about the darkest I've been able to.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is quite a dark blue. It's just.
It really does look like. It's nice though because it really does just look like periwinkle on there,
yeah.
like a nice mid blue.
We'll put some more greens in.
Yeah, I think another green would look nice.
Yeah, let's go and see if we can find a nice. Let's put this in these bits here. Oh, see, that's making it pop now, isn't it? And it colours so quickly. There's something about that feel. It's really hard to get across, but your brush markers on the acetate, it's so satisfying.
Absolutely. We've just got a couple of questions on whether like they smudge and how well they dry. I mean, I've not personally actually used our brush markers on acetate. Do you find that they dry okay?
They will. You've got to give them a good while.
Maybe leave it overnight.
Yeah,
if you
definitely
can.
leave it overnight. Again, you can give it a quick blast with your heat tool. You can also, I did try this on a little bit yesterday, but it was just a bit too fiddly to bring into the demo. If you, once you've fully done it, if you cover it with some clear embossing powder and then dry that off, that'll secure it in. Your colours will pale down a little bit, but that will lock the colours in there as well. Right, I'm going to try a little bit of this pink in these areas.
Oh, that's pretty, yeah.
Just to fill it in. Now, it will come back to life because when I back this up, like I've told you, I was going to pop it into a box after. I'm going to pop it onto like a gold background.
Nice.
But there's going to be a gap between, so you get this like really good reflection of the colour as well. So let's just go in there. I said this is by far not my most thought out thing, but I know when you get it home and you're having a good play, I'm going to leave it at that because I think I want some of the clearness still to come through.
Yeah, you still want it to look like glass.
Yeah. So I'm just going to take our heat tool and I'll show you. So I'm going to take it to 1 so it's nice and slow.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
that's
I'm going to keep it far away.
Nice and gentle.
Nice and gentle. And just do that for a while. We don't want any, because as soon as you go up, I'll show you on the edge here, it'll start buckling and melting. Yeah. So just be gentle with it. And be patient. It's not a quick process. This is something that you're making as a keepsake, as an investment. So I'm just going to let that dry off over here for a little bit and we'll get on to making our box. So again, if I can find where I've hidden all my stuff today, I'm going to take some of the beautiful like foiled card that we got in this collection.
Oh, nice.
And because my brain's playing, I have done one of these sections already and I'm just going to have to remind myself of the measurements.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Because it's one of those days.
It's fine.
It is 5.5 by, right. So we're going to cut this to 6.5 by 5.5.
Awesome.
And then on the 6.5 bit across the bottom, we're just going to score at 1 inch No, we're going to score at 1/2 inch and then 1 inch. And we're going to make 2 panels of this. One is going to stay as it is, just like that, and you fold it in those 2 score lines. And then the other one, you'll see I've just gone in and I've marked myself a little frame around the inside.
Oh,
this is
okay,
just
yeah.
1/4 inch in on each side, and we're just going to pop this into our trimmer. And this is just going to create our aperture that we can stick our little window into.
Oh, so cute. I love this idea.
And again, I know I do not need to sing the praises of this trimmer for doing things like this, but I've got the opportunity to, so I am, because it's absolutely fabulous. It makes your life so much easier.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Just knowing exactly where you cut into every single time. There's just not a section that's not marked to help you. It's just
so perfect.
Incredible. So I'm going to take this out of here, and then I'm going to very, very carefully trim this out. Just so it's going to fit inside my little box. And hopefully that's it done. I've just trimmed that without even checking, so I'm hoping I've got enough on each side.
Enough room.
Now, again, I would advise that you use your red liner tape for this,
Yes.
but in the instance of time, I'm just going to use our dotty roller. But your red liner is going to be the key for this staying in there long term.
Awesome.
Just pick up a little bit of something that's going to annoy me. A little bit of, you know, the bit out of a die cut or something.
Oh, yeah, a little bit, a little weed.
There we go. So we're going to pop this in the centre of the frame here.
Lovely.
Pop that down. Then on this back piece, we are going to cut a little bit of gold mirror, and this is what's going to bring it absolutely to life. You could use silver as well. I just really like the warmth that this brings to it.
Yeah, so rich.
So I'm just going to cut this just a sliver under 5.5.
Yeah, I knew what you meant.
One of those days, people.
It really is. So much fun though to craft like this, just with a bit of everything. So many different techniques.
No, I can pop that on the outside, it's absolutely fine. Take that down. And then I'm just going to figure out how I'm going to put my box together. So I'm going to want to cut this bit down a little bit because it's too thick for my frame. I've just figured that out as I've done it. So I'm just going to take this a little bit down. I've taken it too far down. Oh, do you know what? It's one of those days. One of those days. But we'll make it work somehow.
Oh, definitely.
There's always a way. Don't worry. We're just going to pop that on to there. It's the slimmest little bit I've ever done in my whole entire life, but we'll make it work.
Super tight tab.
And then this one can just go across the back.
What a gorgeous project.
Into here. But you're getting a version of, because like I said, but look at that, you get that beautiful reflection in the background.
There we go, there we go.
It's this has put me off. It's my own fault when I've cut that down and I've just trimmed it way too short.
It is a gorgeous idea though. I would definitely be trying this at home. And like you say, that mirror in the background, oh, Stunning, 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 stunning. Thank you so much,
You're
Kat.
welcome.
Amazing demos all round, isn't it? Absolutely fabulous. The TV schedule, Anne-Marie is at Hobbymaker tomorrow for more second birthday fun. She is there at 3 p.m. with a new sparkly ombre shimmer card. That is stunning, by the way. And at 6 p.m. she's got a Moonstone Pretty Pierced Apertures collection as well. So don't miss that. Next up on Hunky Dory TV, new deluxe craft pads are here in the building. Me and Natalie will be showing you through all 3 of those new pads. We cannot wait. They really are so stunning. So that is it for today. Get your trolleys in your basket. Look at that. Isn't it magnificent? So cool. In fact, I'm going to have to move this because that sticker, that just cannot be hidden. Just get that in your baskets right away. And do join us tomorrow and Anne-Marie tomorrow as well on Hobbymaker. But we will see you here tomorrow at 10 a.m.